Well, everybody, the Golden Bolt has concluded, and there's a song title that I think applies to this particular matter. Meet the new boss, same as the old boss.
I also have a song title. Uh, it is, if I can, I did not actually have anything planned for this. I don't know. Uh, the song title is, of course, I actually don't have anything.
I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves.
Yeah. Jack, what's your name, Jack? Is it John?
I don't even know what we're doing
we're
this
not doing
anymore.
this bit. I don't know what we're doing this bit anymore. Hello! Welcome to the episode. We don't know what we're doing, and this show doesn't know what it's doing.
Yes, welcome back to the latest episode of the slowest growing Battlebots podcast in all of creation, the Mac and Jack Miracle Violence Connection. I am never popular host, Jack Finney, and across from me is the angriest man in the world, as we'll come to later in the episode, Mr. Makon Crayley the Mac.
Oh, I am seething. I am boiling with rage right now, as you can tell by the sound of my voice.
You are literally angry with rage.
I am shaking. I am shaking like Bryan Danielson when he's about to do the fucking kicks.
Yes. What a road that we took to get to this point in the Golden Bolt, and it's quite the field. It's quite the field of contenders. Certainly not who we would have thought going into this. I mean, look who's right there, Shreddit Bro, after all.
Yeah, Shreddit Bro. He earned his way in. We have Danny Jackpot. We have the Whiplash Man. He is there. Free sipping.
To no surprise, to be fair.
Yeah, true. Yeah, free sipping. Like good old Gary Gin.
Yes.
And
of course we have our field of champions for the rest of them.
Yeah, also Jackpot.
Well, you've already mentioned Jackpot.
Did I? Oh, okay. Yeah, Danny Jackpot. Yes, that's. I'm looking at my notes and I'm just reading down.
I also know that you're still angry right now, so as a result, you're choking on your own rage.
Yeah, true. I'm also stupid.
I'm just imagining you like sitting there like Al Gore with the celebration music, but you've got like angry metal playing in the background, just like in that Simpsons bit.
I will. Yes. But yes, what a ride it has been. Like, 5 episodes leading to this point, all in slowly worsening states.
Oh, and of course, we forgot to mention, other than the champions as well, we have friends of the podcast, Ripperoni.
Oh yeah, true. How of all the teams, how did we forget them?
Because we're still sad about how that story ends.
Yeah, yeah.
It's okay. We'll watch them kick some ass next season.
Just like them, the wheels fell off this episode. And this tournament entirely.
It's a running theme for this episode, actually, isn't it?
This whole tournament, literally this whole tournament, it started off so well, just each episode, just sort of, it gets more funky, you know? And, there are still good things in it, and this episode, overall is good, but there's a lot of things in this episode that just...
make it a bitter pill for you to swallow.
Exactly, yes. That's the best way of putting it. But we will get there, because we first have to start with free sipping versus the end game.
Ah, yes. I was rooting for Gary going into this, but I expected this outcome, admittedly. Free shipping coming in with deciding to rock the Forks narrative, in this case, one half original Sim Wedge and the other half one of the free shipping forklift forks. And Endgame, as expected, came in with a massive fuck off pair of forks, as it always does in these situations.
And you know why, Jack? You know why? Because they're always eating good.
Okay, not bad. Not bad. That's a pretty good one.
Yep.
I mean, if anybody eats good, it's the Endgame team.
Yeah, true. I mean, the New Zealanders. Actually, how is the food in New Zealand? That is a question I would like to know.
I could ask my sister. She's a naturalized New Zealand citizen now.
Go ahead then, because like obviously the food in Australia is excellent. Like we have really good fucking food standards, but like I don't know about New Zealand.
Yeah, you've got the Bunnings sausage sizzle. You've got the Vegemite on toast.
True. We have hungry. We have good. We have the good
Bunnings
McDonald's
sausage sizzle, aka the BTEC hot dog.
Oh, listen, I will. Look, I'm already mad about fucking one fight. I'm about to get mad at you. I'm about to suit on you, brother.
In any case, free shipping actually started this fight out really, really strong. Gary Jin showing no fear of endgame as he comes right out of the box with a massive box rush. And at first, free shipping, starting out the fight on top. Unfortunately, it's quite short-lived because once endgame manages to assert itself and takes out the ground-scraping fork that's on free shipping, from there it's an academic matter, as unfortunately, from there, free shipping's effectiveness is reduced, it loses a wheel, and ultimately gets KO'd by weapon damage. But you know what? You gotta give Gary Jin his props in all of this. Like, he did a fantastic job driving free shipping in this fight.
Yeah, he came into this like very strong, and like there is no first of all, there's no same illusion to endgame. Like they're beasts for a fucking reason. And
former champs, reigning golden bolt holders as well.
Exactly, yeah, and like they took it to him, and like that's all you can expect.
But yeah. Orange Original Sim falls to Orange Bite Force here. I know that's a little reductionist. I'm just joshing them. I know they've got a good sense of humor about this. But yeah, Endgame capitalizes, scores the KO. Great job by Gary to get here, though. And well done to the Endgame team for overcoming him in this case as well.
Yeah, and after the fight, we have like a very emotional promo from Gary.
Oh yeah, that was just the sweetest thing as he just like gets all emotional, says about how much he loves his team and how they're friends first and teammates second, and everybody loved. Like, this is one of those moments where, like, in the upper right hand corner, everybody likes that.
Yeah, like he loves the sport and he loves his friends. Like literally the true Battlebots were the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, absolutely. And we raise our slushies to him, or we would if we had them.
I have a Hungry Jack's like cup, so yeah.
I raise my cup of coffee to him. I'd raise my glass of orange juice, but I already drank that, so yeah. Yes, I'm one of those guys who starts his day with coffee and orange juice.
Wait,
so,
what?
Yeah.
What does that even taste like?
Not the same glass.
Wait, I mean, in general,
a glass of orange juice and a cup of coffee.
Like, do you have a break between them, or like is it just one after the other? Like, don't you double fucking fisting? Like, what does that taste like?
I mean, I love orange juice and I love coffee, so
like, cause that does not sound like a fun coffee. It sounds like it's like in the same vein as like orange juice and toothpaste.
Oh, no, like obviously I wait for the taste of one to fade before I drink the other.
Ah, okay. I mean, that's what I meant. Like, you're not fucking like just chugging it like Stone Cold.
No, I mean, like, I drink the orange juice quite quickly because, like, obviously you do that with orange juice, and like with the coffee, I tend to take longer to drink that. So, yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Like, I don't drink coffee, so like I don't know like the taste combinations.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair, and it's very much an acquired taste anyway.
Yeah,
but I drink good coffee, so yeah.
I did have like
anyway.
I did have a can of Boss coffee like a few weeks ago. That was.
How did you find that?
That was good.
Oh yeah,
very tasty.
Oh dude, I remember the Boss coffee from when I was over in Japan.
Yeah,
they were good.
I was surprised.
The vending machines in Japan are awesome. Vending machines in Japan are awesome. You can even get them hot.
Oh really? Oh god, yeah, you can. God. Yeah, cause I still want to try fucking CC coffee. CC lemon at some point. Although the other day, like, I went to a Asian supermarket and like they had a can of CNC lemon.
Ooh.
It actually tasted pretty good. Like, I don't know how to describe.
Was it like fluorescent yellow?
No, it was like a white can with like lemons on it and all that. Like, it honestly, it did taste very good. I don't know how to describe the taste. Like, it tastes very different to how like Solo tastes here. Like it's
Well,
kind of tangy, I guess is the best way to put
I
it.
will say, if I had access to CC lemon, I would be drinking that stuff all the time. That is one of the great things I miss from Japan. CC lemon. Oh
God,
my god,
I,
so good.
I really want to try it. Like I probably could like try like to import it in, but yeah. I mean, maybe one day.
Look, one day we'll see Japan together, like we were
True.
planning, and you can try it then.
Oh hell yeah.
But we also need to look at going to the US to watch BattleBots together.
I mean, yeah, true.
But that's a pipe dream for now
Yeah.
because money.
Yeah,
Why does it cost so much to go to the US?
Yeah,
and
true.
we'd want to be there for like that. And we'd want to be there for like the whole month to watch all of the episodes as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, true. Like I don't work, so like I only get money from the government, so like.
And I do work full time, and I'm still ruinously poor.
True.
So yeah.
What were we talking about? Oh right, Battlebots. We're doing a podcast. We just
Well,
got
if
in.
nothing else, if nothing else, well, this is the thing. We didn't actually have a thing to do for the off-topic segment later, so we just got it out of the way early.
There we
go.
Da.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse.
Ah yes. Good old Bone Storm.
You sure know how to have fun, Frilho.
But yeah, very good fight. Very good talk about coffee. What else could you have? Up next.
Well, we have Shredded Bro versus Soulblaze.
Yes, for the lineal championship.
Yes. Now here's the thing, my dude. We all love Cinderella stories, but unfortunately, sooner or later, the clock strikes 12, and unfortunately for Shredded Bro, that's what happens here.
Yep. Shredded Bro got beat to death with his own glass slipper. Well, not really, but yeah, still.
Right, okay. Immediately, Soulblaze just scooped it up and sank its mighty weapon deep into Shredded Bro's guts.
Yep.
Now, it took a few fights, but, well, Kenny's advice of plow the bro ultimately bears fruit because Bro got fucked right here on Mac and Jack After Dark.
Yeah! Oh, man. Full fucking strap on energy. It got.
You can probably throw in some background porn music there.
Of course, yeah. I'll play like the old Cactus Jack theme.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that was originally porn music.
Yeah, that's fucking actually wild.
They'd be demonetizing this video right now if we were monetized.
Look, I don't care about money. like we have like so little of an audience. Like I don't care about money. Look, when I get my fucking film career off the ground eventually, once I get all my fucking film stuff, like maybe then. But who knows? Not now though. But yeah, like Soulblaze absolutely destroyed Shredded Bro to the point where by the end of the fight they were a smoky mess.
Oh yes, they just Soulblaze just absolutely blazed it here.
Yeah, like it was brutal. But you know, credit them for making it this far.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Shredded Bro, they've saved themselves for next season because they were going to get cut if they lost in the like when they were put up against Scorpius. Apparently, they were told basically it's die or fly at this point. If you lose this fight, you're not coming back next season.
Yeah, and they flew hard. They flew fucking hard right into the jaws of Soulblaze. And you know what? That's fine.
Hey, it's a glorious death at least.
Yeah, true. It's like oh god, what's the movie? It's like oh god, I don't know.
It's Jack Sparrow going into the mouth of the Kraken.
Yes, that's it. That's probably exactly what that's sort of what I was thinking. Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, like honestly, a brilliant way to go out. Like, if there's anyone you want to go out to, it's the fucking champion.
Oh, absolutely. So Soulblaze retaining the lineal championship in this case, and up next we have Jackpot versus Whiplash. Now, Jackpot actively coming in with blackjack and hookers in this fight. Like, I'm pretty sure that Jeff actually does make that joke in the lead up to the fight. He mentions like the little hookers on Ace.
Oh my! You know what? Oh my god, blackjack and hookers. That is the fucking tag team of Jackpot and Kraken.
You know, I could see it.
Yeah. Please make a tag team season. But yeah,
Oh yes, I would love I would love a tag team season at some point. But man, the logistics of that would be a nightmare. I
yeah.
don't know if the box could handle it with the robots being as powerful as they are now.
Honestly, yeah, they probably would have to make like a new fucking like a stronger box, and like that would probably take like a few years. So
It's like we used to have tag teams in the old Robot Wars stuff and everything. But honestly, you know, like without being disrespectful, that was a much lower standard of robot at the time, and the Robot Wars arena was constantly falling apart anyway.
yeah, true. But I mean,
But
like
yes, I
like
digress.
the building technology is like improved like a lot since then. Just like fucking robots, so like who knows? They can like the current arena is like pretty fucking solid outside of like glass falling from the ceiling.
And even then, that's hardly something that they can really be blamed for.
Yeah,
You can
true.
only make lights as strong as you can anyway.
Exactly.
Right, okay. So now this is pretty funny. I'm gonna call back on this later, but in this fight, Whiplash immediately loses a wheel, and Jackpot ends up doing some damage, which mounts up. Matt hangs in well, even with being a free-wheeled robot in a bot kicking contest, racking up solid control points, but that can only get you so far when Jackpot spends much of the fight peeling up a lot of Whiplash's armor. Ultimately, it's an amazing fight, very back and forth, goes to a split decision, but Jackpot gets the win. And it's a real run of good luck that Jackpot is on here. Unfortunately, as we see in Jackpot's next fight, that luck's about to run out.
Yeah, they roll craps like very soon.
Yep, they get Snake Eyes on the next one. But, they do amazingly to get this deep into the Golden Bolt tournament. And, considering that Jackpot is a budget robot as well.
That's true.
Because remember, your average bot costs like 25k to make, and there's usually like people usually have like the robots in like triplicate at this point. So your average team is spending something like 75k on a robot.
Yeah.
Jackpot is a $5,000 project. I think maybe it's like as high as 10,000 at this point, but it's a budget robot through and through. So the fact that it always performs as well as it does is a real testament to, Jeff's ability and his team as well.
Yeah, like they're absolutely phenomenal at what they do, and like all the credit to them for making it like as far as they have, like in any season, in every season they've been in.
And a major shout out to the Whiplash team as well for getting this far and for fighting as well as they did, considering that they were down a wheel and had no weapon as well, basically.
Yeah, like they did well because it was the arm that like wasn't like working, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So it was basically just one big plow with 3 wheels at that point, and it still nearly won the fight. That's an insane achievement.
Yeah, like he that dude's like a really good fucking driver.
Larry Vasquez, the uncrowned best driver in the sport.
Yeah. But yeah, very very good fight. Good stuff.
Up next we have Tantrum versus Ripperoni, and I have to wonder here how friends of the podcast, we love you, Ripperoni, would have fared if they hadn't been limping into this fight on a wing and a prayer due to the damage that their machine had sustained.
Yeah, like going into this, they admittedly had like they're literally on their last legs, and as we saw in this fight, they lost that last leg.
Now, Mac, if I had a nickel for every time that a robot lost a wheel within the first few seconds of the fight, back to back, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice in a row.
The saddest thing is it happened on nothing. Like they didn't do anything, and it just fell off.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
it's like I'm just thinking of like another Simpsons reference here with the kicking the football on the college football game, and just the guy's leg breaks off afterwards and kicks it over the over the field goal.
Oh my god, I forgot that one.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the immediate loss of that wheel ends badly as the one-legged bot in a bot kicking contest leaves it easy prey for Tantrum's precision attacks.
Yeah.
That being said, sorry, you were saying.
To be fair though, they kept squared up like extremely well. Like At least for like the first few like moments after losing the wheel.
And even with Tantrum giving it precision attacks and everything, Ripperoni still manages to hang into a judge's decision. It's not close.
Yeah.
And, like, there's no question at all that Ripperoni is going to lose that decision. But credit to them for hanging in to a decision with one wheel.
It survived. It is a super fucking durable robot.
Yeah. Ripperoni is going to be an absolute force next season.
Oh, yeah. No, like, the fact that they got this far, like, on their first run, and the fact that, like, pretty much everyone's behind them now. They know what they're doing. Like, they have so much support. Like, next season is, unless they have, like, some sort of weird, like, glitch, like, level, like, oh, let's not actually improve the robot. Like, they are going to be the ones to watch next season.
Oh, absolutely. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how they do it. And to seeing the team's antics as well, because they're one of the most entertaining teams in the entire tournament.
Oh, yeah. Like, I have to imagine we're gonna get, like, at least one or two more fucking, like, really entertaining cold opens with them. Or, like, just video games in general.
Definitely. Oh, yes. And I loved how they were jubilant in defeat as well. Anna, as always, is a treasure, and she's one of my favorite team captains right now.
Yeah, I feel like they sort of appealed this fight. Like, I think they were so close. They were right there. Actually, wait, had they already used their... yeah, they would have... I think they already used their appeal. They said, I think so anyway, but even...
I don't think Ripperoni ever actually had to appeal a fight.
That's true, actually, yeah. I don't think so. Yeah, no, yeah, because they got knocked out in their last fight. Yeah.
Yeah, like they got KO'd in the dying seconds of their championship tournament fight.
Yeah, well, you sort of cast it in for them funny. But yeah. Yeah, great job, Ripperoni, for your first season. Like, we look forward.
This is also Tantrum's final win before retirement too. And
oh no, yep, here we are. Oh no, it's here.
Soulblaze versus Tantrum, and you know what, Mac?
It's time for me to get mad.
It's Mac's time to shine, everybody. I'm just gonna sit back and I'm gonna let Mac take it from here.
So
you let it all out, my dude.
Okay, so Tantrum got absolutely fucked this entire fight. Like, Soulblaze had this match in the bag. Then they went in for one more hit. They somehow fucked it. God knows how. And Tantrum was able to move. Tantrum won this fight by KO. But the fucking referee... Not only does he wait fucking forever to start the count, but he does the slowest count. Like, he literally slows down mid-count, and it ends right as it gets to 0 seconds. This is a screw... By all means, this is a screw job. Like, Tantrum, not every metric, but, like, because fucking Soulblaze obviously sort of won the fight. Like, once he got to the judges, like, yeah, Soulblaze obviously won the fight. But by the one metric that should have been there, Tantrum won this fight. They should be the lineal champion. Well, they probably wouldn't have beat Endgame, but they should have been the lineal champion at this fucking point. They should have gone on to the finals, even whether or not they deserved it, like, yeah, but... This is fucked. This is fucked beyond measure.
Shit's fucked, mate.
It is. Like, this ruined the episode for me, until, like, I rewatched it, like, before recording this episode. Like, man, I need a fucking break. Jack, like, give me a beat, Jack.
No.
Well, then, talk.
Just making the old classic Christian and Tomko reference. Anyway, yes, there is no question this was Sawblaze's fight with the the fact that it was dominating the entire fight up to the end. But the how of the victory really did leave a bad taste in our mouths. It doesn't really make that much difference in the end because ultimately, yeah, Sawblaze should have won this fight. It did win this fight, but like that was not a great ending to that particular fight.
Yeah, like
But
straight up,
Syllabi.
like straight up awful efficient, like refereeing.
Still, for all we know, there could have been stuff in left on the cutting room floor in relation to this matter.
Yeah,
so
yeah, true.
Who knows? We'd have to look into this a little bit more deeply than we are already. But anyway, Célébi, Sawblaze goes marching on into the final, retains its lineal heavyweight championship, and up next it's Endgame versus Jackpot for the other spot in the finals. Now it's a good start with the double team on Jackpot's end, but it's short-lived. Jackpot loses its weapon, and from there, Endgame just beats it black and blue, and even murders Little Ace for good measure.
Yeah, oh my! Literally in the last seconds too. Like it just blows Ace right towards the camera. You hate this.
Was it necessary?
No.
I don't think it was, to be honest. That was honestly kind of a bit new.
To be fair, I feel like it might have actually been like not as intentional as like it probably would have been. Cause honestly I don't know. I might have to relook at the footage, but it might not have been like super intentional. But yeah, who knows?
Yeah, we don't know if this was a Riptide destroying Gassy Cat for the hell of it situation.
Yeah, true.
But either way, yeah, Jackpot gets its shit kicked in by Endgame, the hometown hero ends up going home empty-handed, but did an amazing job getting this far.
Yeah, true. It got bounced around like a ball, like a roulette ball, but it did roll to get here.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, the house has gone bust.
Yep. And that's the end of the games. Hey,
Hey. But yeah, and finally we get a great video package and the revelation of the Battlebots Hall of Fame, inducting Mark Satrakian and Mark Thorpe as the initial members of the Hall of Fame, and you know what?
Well, very well deserved, like first.
Very well deserved. The father of Robot Wars and the man behind some of the most unique machines ever made and special effects group. I think he was actually one of the original champions as well, with the Master as well.
Oh.
I can't remember if he was the first Robot Wars champion. He was one of the first Robot Wars champions, to be sure.
Okay. In fact,
yeah, the Master, the original Thwackbot.
Hey, I'm actually gonna do some fact checking right now.
About whether or not he's the first champion or not.
Let's see, where is House Robots?
Yeah, Mark Satrakian is one of those guys who everybody loves him. Nobody has a bad thing to say about him.
Oh wait, so hang on. So domestic championships. This is actually kind of hard to look at. Because like I think the very first like Robot Wars like champion was Roadblock. Or is that...
that was for that was for UK Robot Wars.
Oh, UK. Oh,
remember, Robot Wars predates UK Robot Wars. The original incarnation of BattleBots started out in the US as Robot Wars.
Oh, so I should be looking at BattleBots then. Look, there's so many different robot fights.
Robot Wars 1994, I believe.
Okay, hang on. Robot Wars 1994. Yeah, there it is. US Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Heavyweight. See, wait, hang on. So we have winners. The winners of like the first one, like 1994, was Rampfire for the heavyweight, the X1 for middleweight, and Juliebot for lightweight.
I see. Okay, so I believe the Master won the next one then.
See, yeah, the Master didn't debut in. Oh wait, hang on. Oh yeah, 195. Oh wait, hang on.
Very good.
195? 195. Champion. Uh, okay, yeah, it won like the 1995 UK Open competition.
In any case, yes, Mark Satrakian, one of the founding fathers of Robot Wars, in the sense like he was one of the biggest named early competitors and a massive special effects guru as well. We've seen some of the stuff that he's done, like with his little walker bot that he's working on right now. And Mark Thorpe, man who needs no introduction, the father of Robot Wars altogether.
We would not be doing this podcast if it wasn't for him.
So thank you to the godfather of robot fighting.
Yeah, thank you. You're very well earned.
And with that, we also, as stated before, we got a great video package of the lead up to the Golden Bolt. And finally, we get Soulblaze versus Endgame for all the marbles.
Yep. And what a bizarre fight this was.
Yes, there may be some stuff that was left on the cutting room floor in this fight because the way that they described this fight as being a game of two halves isn't really reflected in the footage that we see.
Yes.
Is it, Mac?
Yes. Apparently, from what was posted on Reddit, like there was a lot. Like once Endgame got like its fork stuck into the flamethrower bit of Soulblaze, then there was a long period where like they were stuck together and they had to be unstuck. That got cut out.
Apparently, it took like 20 minutes to unstick them.
Did it? Damn. Wait, hang on. Isn't?
I don't know for certain. You'd have to cite that for me. But like, I heard like for Scuttlebutt and everything that it was like that it was something like a 10-20 minute unstick.
That's what? Okay, so I'm actually unsure. Like, when two robots get stuck together, like, what's the actual time limit before like you have to call it like a fucking draw?
I'm really not sure in this instance, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, they didn't want, like, the finals of the championship to end, like, in a draw, like, a fucking minute in.
Okay, so, yeah, let's see. There's a comment on Reddit confirming all of this. Yeah. In another bit of editing wackiness this episode, the Endgame Soulblaze fight had a long, like easily 20 or 30 minutes long unstick cut early in the fight, where Endgame's fork speared itself through the flamethrower cutout on Soulblaze's front and got it caught by the bar. Unfortunately, this unstick kind of killed Soulblaze's momentum as they hadn't given Endgame an inch to breathe after winning the initial ground game encounter up to that point. This likely in part explains why it went to split decision. Recall Chris describing the fight as a tale of two halves, even though it really wasn't. In the seamless edit, we also saw Soulblaze dominate like the first 15% and Endgame the last 85%, since everyone, including the judges, sat there for the bulk of the fight's IRL runtime thinking, wow, Soulblaze sure is winning this. It's possible that things got skewed without the benefit of being able to go back to the film.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked.
Yeah, but, so covering the rest of the fight, yes, Soulblaze started out super strong, winning the ground game, but not firing the weapon when it could due to the risks of firing that into the active weapon. Endgame ends up taking out a fork and then dominates the ground game for the rest of the fight. As described in that comment, we don't know the whole story here. Like, it all depends on how much of the episode you're watching and how much is actually broadcast. It was a very good fight overall in any case, and victory was well earned. But I will readily admit I didn't want Endgame pulling off the repeat victory. Nothing against them, of course, and very well done to them, but I really wanted Soulblaze to win this fight.
Yeah, like, I mean, I like Endgame, but, like, even I wanted, like, them to, like, sort of get knocked down a peg. Because, like, they're getting too cocky.
And, you know, it's not that it's unjustified. And, you know, like, we love confidence on here. We stand confident teams. But, like, sometimes the Endgame team do come off a little too... How can I put this?
Cocky, cocky. Like so jerky.
Arrogant.
Arrogant. That's the word. That's the best word.
They're like the Cobra Kai team.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Perfect example. Like you want to see them get like sort of, you know, yeah, you don't want to see them like get absolutely thrashed or anything, but you like want to see them like, you know, get humbled a little.
Kind of like when like Copper had just ripped Endgame apart for that entire fight, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
tearing off all the forks, all the armor panels, breaking the weapon, and just leaving it stranded, like stuck on its face.
Yeah, see,
That was
that
amazing.
that was beautiful.
That was a beautiful fight, and that was what made me really want to see Copperhead go all the way if it could.
Yeah.
Then it ran into my ever favorites, and I had to be like, well, I suppose I've got to. Well, actually, I will legitimately not be upset whoever wins this.
Yeah. But yeah, like, like, I mean,
Because from
even
there,
right,
I was
sorry.
because from there I was rooting for Copperhead for everything up until it ran into Huge, and at that point it was like, well, I'll be happy with whoever wins this. To be fair.
Yeah, true. Man, those were some good fucking last episodes.
Oh my god, that those last few episodes of the tournament. Oh, mwah, chef's kiss.
But yeah, like, I like Endgame wins this, like, and it's very deserved. Like, even if we didn't want them to win, like, they earned this victory. Like, so great work to them. Derek, for some reason, like, gave this fight to Sawblaze? Question mark.
Maybe because of he saw the whole fight though.
Maybe.
We remember the version that we saw isn't necessarily representative.
True. But I mean, even still, yeah. And yeah, a good fight to end a wonky ass tournament.
And new lineal champion.
Yeah, yes, true. But 2-time, 3-time.
Yes, we've got a 2-time lineal champion now.
Oh, hooray! You've done well. Now, please lose it in the first fight of next season.
I mean, I have to figure we're going to see like various different rematches for Endgame in the next season. We're definitely going to see them fight Ripperoni again.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like,
will Ripperoni reclaim the lineal championship?
That's a good question. Oh my god, I'd love that.
Oh, here's another thing. This is the second time. Actually, I think this might be the third time that Endgame has reclaimed the lineal championship. Has claimed the lineal championship.
I think so. Like, I need to double check that at some point.
Because remember, it did lose in the season that it was the champion.
Yep.
Like in the season following its title win.
Yep.
And Tantrum ended up claiming the title eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I don't remember if it was ultimately to whoever became the lineal champion that Tantrum ended up claiming it. But then Endgame defeated Tantrum in the last Golden Bolt tournament to claim the lineal championship.
Yeah, okay.
And then lost it to Ripperoni.
Yeah, it might be, so probably 3-time then.
And eventually, yeah, like Sawblaze takes the lineal championship alongside the reigning championship. So now, this is the third time that Endgame has become the lineal champion.
Hooray! I put like a note here for like if it's accurate or not, but yay!
Honestly, that's quite the feather in the team's cap. 1-time reigning champion, 2-time Golden Bolt winners, 3-time lineal champion.
Like it is. Honestly, Endgame might actually be like the GOAT at the moment.
It really all depends. I think it all comes down to them and Bite Force, to be honest.
Yeah, because like obviously like Bite Force hasn't lost, but like they also like haven't like been in every season and fucking. Well, Endgame has, and while they've lost, the losses have been extremely close. Honestly, I probably would give it to Endgame, personally.
I think there are arguments that can be made for a lot of different robots, to be fair, but yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, just from a pure, like, accolade standpoint, though, like, Endgame is definitely up, like, right up there. Like, if not number one, there's, like, a 1A, 1B type deal.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, this is the thing. Like, we did say earlier, the Endgame team can come off as kind of cocky, kind of arrogant, but god damn if it isn't justified.
Yeah, it's earned cockiness.
It has absolutely earned every bit of that confidence. And you know what? Like, yeah, we have dogged them a little bit, but we do still love the Endgame team. Don't get us wrong. We just like find sometimes their cockiness a little bit off-putting, but you know, that robot is damn near second to none.
Oh, yeah, like it is.
That's absolutely one of the best machines out there.
Yeah, there's a reason why Forks are kind of the meta right now, and it's because of them.
Yeah.
But you know what? Since they're sort of at the top right now, like you have to imagine like there's some major meta busting like coming up soon.
I believe we've already seen that robot come along, Mac,
Yes,
and
true.
his name is Huge.
Yes, that's true. That is super true. God, like
Because we didn't get to see Huge versus Endgame.
true.
I think
Oh
Huge.
my God,
I
yeah,
do
true.
think Huge would beat Endgame.
You know what?
After all,
I'm
Huge was beating Bite Force, and that was an inferior version of Huge.
you know what?
And then it just unfortunately fell apart from the damage that Ice Wave did to it.
True. You know what? I'm actually kind of feeling like the first episode of next season, Huge versus Endgame.
Oh,
I'm
that
vibing
would
it.
be insane.
I am vibing it.
And we've got to see a rematch between Huge and Soulblaze as well at some point,
Maybe.
because like remember that was an incredibly close fight. Like
Oh,
it
yeah.
was a razor thin victory for Soulblaze.
Yeah,
Like it was a unanimous win, but like it was very, very close.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if that happens next season as well. Like there's next season's gonna have some fucking wild fights.
Oh, absolutely. Like this is a fantastic time to be a fan of Robot Combat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, like,
Um,
I guess the overall quality of the past few episodes, like, aren't that indicative of that fact, but, like, overall, still, yes.
To be fair, it was a minor competition on the post show.
Yeah,
so
I mean, yeah, true. And, like, pretty much everyone, at this point, everyone was, like, fucking all gassed up.
licking their wounds.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, yeah. But yes, that, honestly, like, overall kind of a messy tournament, but like when it got good, it got very good.
Oh, definitely. What was worth watching was really worth watching, and despite the messiness of one of the fights in this episode, it was absolutely an episode worth watching.
Oh, absolutely! Like this is like a good way to close out a otherwise iffy tournament. Like the first and last episode, very worth it. And now it is time for the awards.
Yes, so starting out, we have Knockout of the Night, and it's pretty obvious what happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Mac and Jack After Dark matter here of Shreddit Bro getting absolutely fucked by Soulblaze.
Yep, like it was just brutal.
Fucked it so hard it ended up smoking after the fact. Ew.
I mean, usually the other one's the one that does that. I think.
Best driver?
Best driver. Endgame. I forgot to write these down.
Don't worry, I've got them here. We have Best Driver for Endgame. Best Loser goes to Soulblaze by default in this case for a very close final.
Ah, yeah.
Jackpot takes the Spike Dudley Award for underdog performance, getting all the way to the semi-finals.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, like very well earned there.
And Fight of the Night goes to our main event.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. Yeah, okay. Cause I'm trying to think of like what else could have been like up there. Yeah, actually, no, yeah, like definitely it's the main event then.
And that covers our awards. We've already done our off-topic segment earlier on.
Yep.
Because of the fact that we lacked an actual thing to discuss at this time. We could have talked about Like a Dragon, the man who erased his name, but unfortunately neither of us have that game yet, and I still haven't bought Like a Dragon Ishin.
Yeah, like I was too busy buying like tickets for Elimination Chamber in fucking February. So I do not have the money right now.
But yeah, you're definitely going to be getting the new game about Joryu, that mysterious new protagonist.
Yes, true. He looks a lot like the other guy, but like I guess it's a different guy.
Alright, are you trying to imply that Kazuma Kiryu and Agent Joryu are the same person?
What?
Come on.
No.
That's
never,
it. That's
never,
crazy.
Never. Oh no. Oh god. How much of the trailers and all that have you seen for this game, Jack?
I've seen little bits of it, and I love what I've seen of the game. Like, it absolutely looks like a game that will be a blast to play, especially with the return of Pocket Circuit. Ooh.
Oh yeah, true. Actually, you played 7, right?
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
Yakuza Like a Dragon,
Yes,
or
yes,
Like
yes.
a Dragon 8, as it's also known.
Yeah.
Yes, of course I have.
Okay, because like I'm
Of
sure that
course.
I'm sure.
I love Ichiban.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Ichiban is my boy.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm sure this would be no surprise to you, but Kiryu being here like Zoryu is literally the worst fucking kept secret of all time.
Of
like literally in canon, like people figure it out like instantly.
Immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what happens when the main character has been a pillar of the Kamurocho community for 30 years,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden just shows up under a new name.
No, this isn't Kiryu, it's Mr. Snrub.
And he comes from someplace far away. Yes, that'll do.
Okay, yeah, I really want to get this game because I've been watching like playthrough of it, and it's like it looks very fun. Like,
oh yes,
like all of the things, all the activities are back, except
and
except bowling, unfortunately.
And I'm very much looking forward to Like a Dragon 8 when that comes out as well.
Oh yes, that's February.
That's looking like it's going to be an absolute blast, and it's looking like it's going to leave me in tears as well.
Yeah, I think it comes out like a week after Persona, like the Persona 3 remake comes out.
Yes, I don't know if I'll be playing that, to be honest.
Like, I already have it ordered.
I'm tempted.
Good. Like,
I'm tempted, but like I've got a lot of other stuff I need to play.
I mean, look, dude, I fucking highly recommend you play Persona 3 because, like, you love Persona 5, right? And did you play 4?
And I loved. Yep, you bought me Persona 4, and I loved it. And I bought Persona 5, and I loved it. I'm sure I will love Persona 3, but I've got so much stuff I need to do.
Yeah, okay, because Persona 3 probably has the best story like of any Persona game.
Ooh,
like
high praise.
Dude, the story in 3 is fucking insane. Like, I highly recommend you get to it like as soon as you can.
Well, I'll check it out, I'm sure, at some point.
Yeah, but yes, that is the season.
Yep, thus comes an end to the Mac and Jack Miracle Violence connection.
Yes,
will we return next season?
Yes, we will. Hopefully we will have a better fucking name for the season because, God, this name was long. I had to.
Come on, it was an awesome name.
I had to resize the fucking name on these cards that I used.
That sounds like a skill issue. The actual name, the Miracle Violence Connection, is awesome.
I mean, yeah, the name is great, but like, first of all, it has nothing to do with robots, and second of all, like, it's long.
I choose your words carefully here, Mac. I've already had another co-host, and he did a pretty great job.
I'm your editor as well. Like, you can't get rid of me.
Okay, so I don't want to speak too much on his behalf or anything, but this was something that we did talk about, and he is willing to return in the future.
Oh.
So, Boo may actually. So, for anybody who enjoyed Boo's appearance on this particular podcast, by the way, he very well may be along for a few episodes next season as well. And Mac and I actually did discuss the idea of having more guests on in the future.
Sure.
So, we are going to approach a few more people. So. The next season, we did actually decide on the Mac and Jack Ruthless Roundtable.
Ah, yes. Oh, I mean, I guess like title also depending on like how round that table gets.
Yes, in this case, yes, we name a lot of our stuff after wrestling things. So yeah,
true. I guess we just name it like honestly, I don't even know what our naming convention is anymore. Like we just go with whatever we think sounds good.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, like, I'm totally in favor of all future matters being wrestling related.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
In relation to the titles.
True. Also, I feel like we also kind of shot ourselves in the foot, like, with the whole naming each season differently thing, because, like, then the audience...
It makes it difficult.
Yeah.
It makes it difficult for the audience to keep track.
Yeah, our already small audience. So unless they're already subscribed, it's like, oh no, they're not gonna find it anymore unless Jack posts it on fucking Facebook or whatever. Because we barely advertise. Because I don't know
quality of viewers over quantity, Mac.
Yeah.
We have a small listener base, but those who do, they make it all worth it.
Yeah, they're the quality. We certainly aren't. But yes,
I mean, hence why we are the slowest growing BattleBots podcast ever. If anything, I think we're regressing.
I mean, of course, like, oh man. Oh, that's the Mac and Jack's regression. That'll be the title for next episode, next season.
Mac and Jack's ruthless regression.
Oh, that's actually kind of sick. That's actually kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Ruthless regression. Oh yes, actually, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Questions for later.
Yes, ruthless regression. Yeah, WrestleMania. But yes, thank you very much for listening, everyone, to our once again inane ramblings.
If nothing else, we amuse ourselves.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like we will always pop ourselves before we pop at literally anyone else.
Thank you everybody who came along for this crazy little ride.
Yeah.
Until next season, he's Mac, I'm Jack. Take care.
Catch you later, guys.